Welcome back to Noka Media, your source for Northern Ontario homegrown media content.
Hey guys, how's it going? Thanks. We have a problem that needs to be solved. Right? Don't we? Do you know a homeless person? Will you someday be homeless? Mitch Bellefeuille, my uncle, died in 2007. He visited the Samaritan Center to have meals because he couldn't afford to feed himself. He struggled every day collecting cans, making money whenever he could. He was homeless, off and on. I keep him in my heart. He was 33 years old when he died. Laurent Bellefeuille died because he overdosed. Then he had a heart attack and a stroke, where he laid there for over 30 minutes before someone even stopped to see if he was okay. He was homeless. He also was a very caring man and had a photographical memory. He was in a vegetative state for 7 years before he died in 2016. He was 53 years old. Many years ago, a very book-smart doctor, head of psychology at the General Hospital in Sudbury here, told me that I would never graduate high school or college or amount to anything productive in the community, and that I had to acknowledge that. I would not be leaving his office until that happened. I was relearning how to walk, learning how to learn again, and control emotions. Everything you know as a child, I had to relearn when I was 19 years old. Skills, intelligence, conversations, and cooperation are essential for success. That day, an apparent intelligent man stood before me and attempted to explain to me how it was. That accident nearly took my life. I asked him to move, then I told him to move. I said I wouldn't be listening to his demands. Get out of my way. He laughed at a disabled man. He assumed I couldn't do anything. He was wrong. What mindset is needed? I graduated from high school, attended college, and hold multiple certificates. I read many books on law and essential knowledge that helps me with this vital work. Jealousy, fear, and pride among the negative emotions that hold men and women back. Many people, unfortunately, don't have control over those emotions, and that's how great things happen. Who needs help? We have homeless people living in Canada, families struggling throughout Canada. There once was a dream about being able to feed, clothe, and have a home for your family and yourself. Having a lovely home is something that all humans can have. I believe in kindness, love, charity, but unfortunately, times are getting tough for people. They're choosing food or housing. It's one or the other because they can't afford to pay rent on minimum wage. Imagine that for a second. Food or rent. That's unbelievable. We live in Canada. I believe in every man and woman. We are all born equal. We're all flesh and blood. We may speak different languages, belong to other races, but unfortunately, or ultimately, we are all the same. We protect our children because they possess specific characteristics such as sweetness and drive, and they haven't been corrupted by fear, hate, jealousy, or pride. They speak the truth, but as they get older, during their teenage years, and then become adults, they often forget about those essential qualities. Remember, those are important qualities. Skills, communication, knowledge, love, charity. With those things, you can solve most problems. Money comes and goes, but it's an important issue. It seems like today, the biggest mystery is homelessness and opioid crisis. How many of you in the crowd are paycheck to paycheck? Honestly, don't raise your hand. You know who you are and how close you are to being homeless. If you're paycheck to paycheck, homelessness is not that far off. Who needs help? We all need help. How do we fix this problem? No one has the correct answer to solve the opioid crisis and homelessness in Canada to date. However, if we put all our heads together without all those negative emotions I mentioned, we can solve this without pride, fear, and without all the red tape. No one needs to be in charge. We don't have to create massive committees, subcommittees, and subcommittees within subcommittees. We all know that does not work. We've been doing it for years, and thousands of people have died across Canada. Just talking about solving things without actually doing anything. It is my mission and goal, with your help, to have this resolved. There are countries across the globe that have made significant progress in this addressing homelessness. Every place I've traveled, including Italy, Greece, Cuba, Mexico, United States, some of those places have massive homeless problems. This is a global, growing problem. I believe in every one of you in this crowd. You guys came here because you think there might be an answer out there. Where do we start? Let's start by setting an example in Northern Ontario, right here in Sudbury. I have some suggestions. I see a way forward, but it's just a starting point. I need your help. I need your ideas. I need all of you. We have a diverse range of skills in this crowd. Professionals of all types. Some of you might even want to donate your time and lend a hand from time to time. My partner, Mary's Pinion, and I share this passion for helping. We spend most of our available time serving the community because we choose to. In addition to countless hours we dedicate to organizing, preparing, and delivering food, as well as talking to individuals, resolving issues, and moving tents. We're here to help. Sometimes I wake up around 2 in the morning. I pack up supplies, go onto the streets. When people are experiencing homelessness, they see a large truck with a big Canadian flag behind it. that means help is nearby. First aid, Narcan, snacks, or even a meal. Sometimes it's just a conversation with absolutely no judgment. I'm known as Eric, or the Freedom Guy, the guy with the red truck and big Canadian flag. We help with needs, not wants. Sometimes that's difficult to separate when you have absolutely nothing. How can you help? Well, there's a program I would like someone to take over. It's called the Blanket Program. I'm gonna go through it, and if you're interested, we'll have a conversation, and at the end of my speech, maybe a group of people can work together under Sudbury FC Homeless Outreach and go from there. Every year we give homeless people a bunch of blankets. They use them all winter long, and unfortunately they get thrown out at the end of the year. I want to start a program to get all those blankets. I understand it's gross. I get it, but we're a wasteful society, and blankets are expensive. I'm sure someone could collect and wash the blankets after and store them for the following year. If you're interested, just sign up and we'll have a conversation. Energy Court Individual Housing Project. If any of you have ever been to Energy Court, it's not a great place. It's kind of like a swampy area. No one wants to have a tent there. Could we not have some gravel brought in from a construction project to level the terrain? There's ditches all the way around Energy Court. If properly graded, one issue could be solved very easily. This year, the city decided to cut down all shrubbery around Energy Court. Now, that's pretty hard to have any wind cover around in a field. Winter has pretty strong winds. I suggest utilizing assistance of local colleges and universities to provide heated bunks with locked doors. Hours of operation would be 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m., and 12 p.m. 4 sections, each stays 10 hours for every 24 hours. These 4 time frames are to keep the security guards busy and keep up with the demand. Cleaning can be done by the people experiencing homelessness who are staying in the unit. It's a way to express gratitude and take responsibility. We go through many tents through the winter. They're costly, and in the winter, there's so much snow. Imagine an 8-foot by 5-foot mini shelter, heated, locked, with enough room for a single bed. We have colleges and universities always looking for innovative projects to help the community. What about a project that helps the less fortunate? Build mini shelters. In the summertime, they can be built by college and university students. We have skilled professionals among them. The labor cost would be basically free. Businesses in our community could sponsor the cost of materials. We have been asking for washrooms for people experiencing homelessness. No company wants homeless people to go into their business and use the washroom. I suggest a small building in the center of all the shelters, featuring a small security office, a storage area for resident bags, as mini shelters are intended for sleeping only. 2 washrooms and 2 showers. Washrooms would be open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and security officer must buzz you in. Security, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They're around This is a proper Band-Aid and a way to get into Lorraine Street project. Good behavior and responsibility are key motivated individuals to take the next step, which can be through government-funded programs like Lorraine Street. There's also a private program that my colleagues and I, with a few other individuals, refer to as the Stepping Stones to Freedom program. I'm in the process of creating it, and for more details, feel free to come out and have a private conversation with me. We have a problem we need to solve, don't we?
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you have a story or event you would like to see featured on this channel, just send us an email at nocaudits@gmail.com.